Yes. So in the previous class, what we started, we have completed till what are all the benefits which are there and what are all the downfalls which are there. Then after which we saw about how it is when we will be comparing RPA with BPO, BPM as well as BPA, how it is working, right? So today we are going to see about the consumer willingness for automation. Okay. So when we are saying about consumer willingness for automation, already we studied like that is when we are applying such RPA in the technologies, then it is easy for them to schedule or else to automate the processes, right? So even if it is taking at about, uh, it is saving at about 5 minutes when we are cut copy as well as paste. That too is trustworthy. That too is essential for a particular developer or else when he is working in a company. So as in the same way here too, how the consumer will be thinking about the automation and whether they are willing to promote such things in their company or not. Okay. So when we will be checking with the automation process, the consumer facing activities which are there will be, that is when we will be having a chat bot on a website or else in a smartphone, then that is a essential one. And also it will be, that is what are all the questions which might be answered by the particular things manually, that will be getting transferred to by using the help of the bot. And also it is in an efficient manner it will be speaking, so that the task which is there for a particular BPO or else in the call centers and all, that might be getting reduced with. Okay. So we need to take in our mind, or else we need to check like whether it is really helpful to the or else it is really helpful to the people who are working, or else who are accessing that particular websites and all, or else when we'll be implementing such things, whether it will be providing a good experience to the customers or else not. Okay. Or else there might be any harm which is there. So we need to take care of all such things into our mind, and accordingly we need to implement it. So here they were undergoing with a case study. Okay. So when we'll be taking a report of a helps shift which is there, which is an AI, that is artificial intelligence based digital customer service platform. There they'll be telling like 80% of the customer support which will be issuing the direct to customer brands, which are including the companies like Flipboard, Microsoft, Redsea, and so many other companies too. Okay. So when we'll be having certain companies like this, then that is what all the works which is rendered by the human, that may be that is transformed to the chatbot. Okay. So with the help of the chatbot, even they'll be getting all the information about it and they'll be making use of it. Okay. And in the cases where we'll be having the ticket reservation centers, so when we'll be having such ticket reservation counters in such places too, when we'll be using the chatbots, then it might be reducing the time which is taken for a human being to speak through the phone. So that time may be getting reduced, because the answers for the questions which is posted by the customers, that will be answered by this chatbot too. And also it is in a more efficient way we can implement it. So it will be useful in resolving all the issues which is happening when the human is taking care of all such things. Okay, and also there is some persons they'll be appreciating like, or else they'll be accepting the availability of the chatbots which are there 24 bar 7, that is at all time they can get the use of it and they can be benefited through the thing. So when we'll be taking into account of the particular that is chatbot with technology which we'll be using, at first when they'll be starting with the process, there might be some glitchy which is there, so that they are not stabilized in the thing, so they can't use it. All such confusions were there at the first, but after that it came to in a form of automation. So based on the automation, this paved the route for the RPA, robust robotic process automation. So with the help of that, um, they'll be using all such things, and through which the customers are getting benefited, and also the experience faced by the customers is also feeling good when we'll be using such things. So now we can see about an example, that is Henry Ford. He'll be using competitive, that is automotive industry, in which he'll be making all the things which is automated, and because of that, he too paved the way for having the policy. He is introducing the policies like 40 hours work week with weekends off. All such things he have introduced, yet the statistics of which is telling like, that is when we'll be using such technology, that is when in the cases where we'll be having Uber, Lyft and all, in all such technologies too, we'll be using the concept of this chatbot, and with the help of which even the people are getting communicated with the chatbot, and they'll be getting cleared with what are all the works which are there entered there. All such things they'll be getting, and also it is a thing which is followed. So because of which we'll be having another statistics which is based on the example, like that is the research made by McKinsey Global Institute. In that, they'll be suggesting, like in the previous days, when we'll be taking an analysis, that is the white collar workers who are spending 60% of their time in entering in the spreadsheet, or else by doing the manual works like answering the emails and writing the notes, making the calls. So all such things are the manual work which is rendered by the previous workers. So that particular work which are rendered, that might be converted in the form of the chatbot. So with the help of the chatbot, we'll be this particular communications like answering the calls, or else entering in the spreadsheet. By the help of the scrapping event, we'll be copying all the things towards the um particular sequence, or else towards some worksheet, or else either to another folder which we are specifying, so that all the things which are there, that might be copied to the another place. Okay, so in an automated way, or else when there is any repetition like copy paste, or else we'll be cut copy as well as paste, all such repetitive works which are carried over there, that might be replaced with the help of the RPA, okay, in an automated way. And also the other case, when we'll be having the software automation which is there in the companies, like when we'll be working towards the software, in such places too, we'll be using this terminology. So with the help of this terminology, either by using the attended RPA, or else by using the unattended RPA, with the help of both the cases, or else by using BP, that is intelligent process automation too, we'll be combining together, or else we'll be working in the company side, so that whatever software process which they'll be carrying out, all such process will be carried out by the with the help of this RPA too. Okay, because of this automation, the workforce which is rendered, that might be getting reduced, and they'll be getting benefited too. And in the case where we'll be having a frustration, like when we'll be automating all the tasks which is carried out by the human, then when we'll be alerting that to the chatbot or else towards the other process which are there, then that might be a hindrance, or else they might be losing the job. Okay, so they'll be having such frustrations, that particular frustrations, that to be removed. And with the help of the, when we will be adapting such technology, in the previous period too, when the technologies are getting adapted, then there might be a job loss which is there. So that is the previous history which is there. So here, when we'll be using such chatbots, we need to be that is, we need to be very much that is adapted to the technology, and also we need to know about the technology. So when we'll be knowing such technology, then there won't be such that is the layoffs, or else the job loss which is which might be occurring in the as like in the previous cases. And in the other concept, when we'll be so here too, we'll be knowing like what are all the repetitive tasks which might be happening. All such repetitive tasks which are there, that might be reduced with the help of such technology which we'll be implementing. And as a conclusion, we can tell like RPA is a tool in which we'll be having a wide range of applications which are there. And with the help of the software which is there, when we'll be implementing the case where we'll be having certain companies in the software companies and all, it might be good for the employees too, when they'll be adapting such technologies. And also it will be having certain other benefits like improved compliance. That is, as how we saw in the benefits, when we'll be adapting certain rules, all such rules, that is, we can see like whether everyone is falling under the rules or else anyone is abiding. So with the help of the software, even we can apply, we can have all the that is the part, or else the thing to check whether the people are strictly following the particular rules, or else they'll be abiding it. Okay, so that is one benefit which we can have. And also we can have the better customer service. Okay, so when as how we saw in the thing, customer satisfaction is a prior thing when we'll be looking into the business. So when there is any such that is the delay which is there in the deadline, or else in the other way, when we'll be delivering the products, that such delays can be avoided when we'll be using such RPA. And also the data quality which is there, that might be also getting improved when we'll be using such things. Because as I saw in the benefits, when people, or else the manual work is rendered, then there might be that much of flaws, or else the error data which might be occurring. So that can be eliminated by using such RPA technology. So because of which the data quality is also getting improved when we'll be using such things. Okay. Even though we'll be having that much of benefits, we too will be having the challenges as well as the issues. That is, when we need to manage that much of bots which are there, large number of bots, then that is a problem. And in the other case, when there is a sudden increase in the scalability, uh, when we will be considering about the enterprise, which can't be accommodated within that particular limit which we'll be having, then that is a problem. And when we'll be having the security breach which might be occurring, that too is a problem when we'll be going with the RPA technology. So all such things we need to take in our mind, so that such things could not happen in the when we'll be implementing such things. Okay. So next we can see about what are all the key takeaways when we'll be implementing such technology. So the first thing is we'll be automating certain business tasks with the help of the already known softwares like CRM or else the ERP. So with the help of which we'll be thinking about the digital uses of what are all the things or else how the digital workers are doing. So that is one of the takeaway which we need to check with. And the other thing which we'll be having is that is RPA is not a macro process, but it will be going in depth to the to handle many applications as well as technology. And when there is any workers who are there, all such things, what are all the works which is rendered by the human being or else by with the help of the developer in the company or else in some other product making, we'll be having as many employees who are there. So all such process which is there, that will be automated, and that will be uh, that is we'll be implementing as much of automations too, in addition to when it need to behave in an intelligent manner, then we'll be using the artificial intelligence too in such cases. And the next thing is we'll be using the attended RPA as well as unattended RPA. So in some cases, like when we'll be using attended RPA, it will be very much useful to the company. That is in the case where we'll be having the BPU every time, what all the calls which is there, everything will be done manually at first. But when we are introducing such chatbots or something, some automated process over there, then with the help of that bot even we can do or else we can answer to all the questions which the customers are raising up. Okay, so that is one advantage. And the next one is we are also having the unattended RPAs which are there. So that particular unattended RPA, it will be running without any human interaction as how we saw earlier. So if it is running without the human interventions, then whatever based on the trigger which is there, either the trigger may be at or time which is there, or else when an event is performing, then there might be some action need to be performed. So these are all some of the triggers which we will be placing over there. So based on that trigger, it will be that is taking some automation process, like either it is invoice to be sent or else an email to be sent to some company. All such tasks which will be happening based on the trigger itself without any attendance which is given by the employers who are there. And in addition to, we will be using the technology of IP, that is intelligent process automation. So when we will be using the intelligent process automation, here the AI will be taking care of all the things. And with the when we will be introducing such AI, it will be behaving like a human, and what are all the decision making which is there, that too will be done automatically. So for which only we'll be introducing such AI-based technology, and with the help of that, the better decision will be taken accordingly. And in BPM softwares too, that is in the project management softwares too, we'll be using the automation process. So because of that, all the management process which is carried over there, that will be done automatically with the help of this RPA. And in the cases where we'll be having BPO, in the companies where the functions like service functions like payroll, or else it is a customer support, or else it is HR, all such things will be carried out with the help of this RPA, and it will be automated. And in the case where we'll be having BPA, it will be the automated technology in which it will be automating the complete process which is there. Okay, all such complete process will be automated, and thereby it will be giving a better solution to, and also it will be saving the time of the employee. So these are all some of the takeaways we need to consider from the RPA technology. Okay, this is how we'll be having the thing. And now what you are supposed to do is, so I'll be producing a that is Google form to you. Okay, I'll be sharing a Google form link. So with the help of that link, you are supposed to uh, give the topic which you are suggesting for the one that is for the assignment which I have told you earlier. So I'll be producing that form. So in the comment box, I have shared you the form. Yes. Take down this form, complete it, and post it in the uh, post the title which you are choosing. So 15 minutes more. So with that particular time limit, you can choose what is your topic which you are going to choose, and you need to post it over there. Okay. So based on this form, I'll be providing you the attendance. Are you clear with? Yes or no, ma? Start doing it.